guys, on today's episode of Simmerin Simmons, we've got a special for you. So my friend and neighbor, wife of my longtime friend, high school bandmate, Catherine Sullivan, decided that she wanted to just bring 6 random ingredients to the house and have me do it. And I love that show, Chopped. So this is kind of like Chopped. I'm not going to put a time limit on this because I don't have anything preheated. I don't know what we're getting into here. But I don't know what's in this bag. And I've been wanting to do an episode about how you could just cook. You know, you should be able to cook some stuff with whatever's in your house. Granted, if she's got cotton candy or something up in here, well, this is going to be strange. But, you know, we're going to see. So we're going to find out what's in this bag and just cook something. All right? She got some instructions. Let's see. So apparently, this is leftover lamb roast. She's so cute, she wrote it on there. Ghost pepper chips. Man, I hope they're not the ones from like the challenge with people freaking out. Shit's too hot. But we got some ghost pepper chips. Black beans. Well, y'all know I like beans. Come on, the black beans are good. That's a good brand too. Got the Goya 2 cans. Well, hold on, wait a minute. This is soup, and this is just the black beans. That's gonna be fine. It'll be fine. Ginger. Man, ginger is good. Okay. What is going on? Mango peach preserves. Now, this is gonna be delicious. This brand specifically, these people, they make a fine preserve. Maitake, hen of the woods. That is some kind of crazy looking mushroom, y'all. Look at this. I ain't sure I've ever had one of these. What's in there? That's all the ingredients. Oh, that's fine. That tastes like a mushroom. That'll be fine. Look at that thing. So what we're going to do, y'all, I'm thinking, you know, I could cook this up. We could have sides. We could just lamb with some sides, but I don't want to do that. I don't want to make one whole thing. So what if we do like a loaf or some balls? Y'all can do some balls. I think we're going to do some balls, right? We're going to take these guys. Now maybe a loaf. I think what we have to do first, get these beans out of the can. These out of the can. We'll strain them off. We'll rinse them off. Rinse them off a little bit. And then I'm gonna mush these a little bit. Let's get these guys in here. We'll mush these beans up a little bit. You know, just smush them. Because you can food process these, but I don't know. I'm not sure that I want them all like that much. You know, maybe a little mush, have a little whole beans, get some little texture in there. While I do it, I'm gonna throw a little salt in here. We're gonna get some garlic, some onion powder, and Lord, y'all know I like cumin. We'll go get some cumin in there. Get some cumin in there. I'm gonna use some ingredients that aren't in here. Y'all know how I like my caramelized onion and garlic. That's gonna go in here. I mean, y'all put that in everything. Just put it all, whatever, in there. Even though I'm gonna put some garlic powder, I'll put some more garlic in there. But I'm gonna get this in here with this mush. You know, we got this ginger here. Why don't we get a little bit of that ginger in there? Why don't we just get some of it in there? You know, this stuff's good. You keep this in your freezer. When you get some of it, keep it in the freezer. You put it on a cocktail or. Whew. Now it smells like got some zing to it now, boy. I'm gonna mush all that up. right, and I think, we're going to do some onion, and we're going to just saute this guy up with the onion a little bit. We're going to give him some little heat on this. All right, let's see what this lamb looks like. See how much I'm going to have to cook that to make this work. All right, so what we're going to have to do to make this work is we're going to get this lamb in a pressure cooker. Y'all ain't going to have to go through that whole process. We'll hit you back when we're done with it. We're going to get this lamb in a pressure cooker. It's going to give us some stock. It's going to have that stuff pull apart, like pot roast does. And then we're going to be able to work it a little bit. I don't have a fancy sausage grinder or anything, so we can't do that. All right, so we're going to caramelize some onions. Get that onion in there. Chop this up a little garlic. Just a little garlic chopped up. That garlic in there. We're going to let that groove out a little bit before we put the mushrooms in there. We got a little fat. We got a little fat left in this lamb roast. Let's just, we render some of that in there with those onions. Let that groove out a little bit in there. Get that guy in there. Just a little flavor in there. Be fine. So with our Instant Pot, we're just going to put this lamb right in that Instant Pot. Just gonna get it in there. Alright? I'm going to put a little stock on it. I think I got some. Yeah. I definitely have some. So this is just a stock that I made. Celery juice, or just my wife juices all this celery. We have all the pulp left over. Sometimes this is celery and carrots. And just made some stock out of it. Just get a little bit of that on there. You can't go putting stuff in the Instant Pot without a little bit of liquid. Got to build up some pressure, some steam. We'll stick that in there. Just put this on. Let's do this for 20 minutes. And we're going to do that for 20 minutes, but we're also going to let it naturally release the pressure. So that's going to be a while. Again, y'all have to put up with the whole thing. We'll just magic a TV on you. Now with these chips, I want to use these chips like a breadcrumb. But y'all see that it says haunted ghost pepper. And I like hot stuff. I love it, but I don't eat gratuitously like I'm gonna go to the hospital on purpose, kind of hot, pepper challenge. I'm not the pepper challenge guy, but we say freaking hot. Let's just see how hot the thing is before we go putting it in our dish. I'm gonna take a small bite. That ain't too bad. We'll see how it builds. All right now, okay. I don't think we're gonna have to call the ambulance or anything, but it's got some kick to it. Got a little kick. So we got our bean mash. Let's see how that is. What's that mean? Maybe a little turmeric. You get a little turmeric in there. Let's get a little turmeric in there. So on the break there, we chopped up those mushrooms. Maitake. I think that's what it is. I've never had them before. We got them chopped up, and we decided that we're not gonna make balls. We'll make little cakes, and I'm gonna use these guys as like a little crumble breading. I think it's gonna be delicious. Get a little oil there. This needs a little more viscosity. Got to get some oil to get all grooving. You see our Instant Pot back here getting that lamb tender for us. And normally with lamb, I would have chops of it or feature the lamb and maybe have it like medium rare or whatever. This is going to be on the, you know, done side of things, but I think getting it all groovy in the cake or whatever with the beans and the sauce, I think it's going to play off well. I mean, I don't really know. I've not done this before, but we're going to go on this journey together. We're just going to do it. So while we wait on all this stuff to get grooving, we're going to crush some of these guys up. Now, y'all been here with me before. You know how we're going to crush it up. We're just going to crush it up. Get in there. And you know, if you want to do something else with these random ingredients my neighbor gave me, you do it up. Get your own show. Make your own thing. You know, be proud of yourself. Get in there. Just, you know, have a little sense. Have a little faith in yourself. I'm gonna do it up. I'm doing it. That's going up. Just crush it on up. You know, I mean, it's a chip. Just make it small. That's all you gotta do. They damn sure got enough seasoning on this. They got spicy, Jack. But it's not crazy. I mean, it's not crazy. It's like a Dorito for adults. Let's see how these preserves taste. Well, I'm gonna tell you what. These people make some good preserves. I mean, you could just slather that on whatever you want. I'm not even gonna fuck with it. I'm gonna just put it on the side. You dip it in there a little. That's good. These people. Man, France is kicking out some good shit with that. I'm gonna tell you. Way to go. You know, if you watch we got strawberry. If y'all saw the Monte Cristo episode, y'all know we had blackberry. I mean, we are a fan of these people. Bon maman. It's good. It's French for fucking good. That's what it is. All right, so these have an interesting smell as I cook them, right? And I think they might taste fine. Again, I haven't had these before. I think they might taste fine, but before I go dumping them all into this mix, I'm gonna taste them and see just how much they taste fine, you know? Can't be. You don't want to fuck up the whole thing because you put too much of something in there. It's good. It's right strong. That's really, really mushroomy, okay? I think the smart thing with this is I might put like 2/3 of that in there. I don't know if I'm gonna put all of it in there. We'll see though. That's right strong. But y'all can see that looks nice, right? I mean, it's got the coppery thing we like having a little bit with that garlic. You know, it is pungent though. All right, here we are, day 2 of the mystery bag challenge. We decided to go like a Moroccan meatball kind of thing. We had to do 2 days because that lamb roast needed some time in the Instapot. So we went Instapot for like 20 minutes, let it naturally do its thing. And then to be fair, I did it in the crock pot after that, well, Instapot crock pot style, for like 6 hours. So it's actually been more than a couple days because, you know, the stuff went in the fridge and we're back at it now. So anyway, we've got our ground lamb. We've minced it. It's not ground, we've minced it. We've got our bean mixture, right? And right now I only have one egg in the house, and I kind of want to eat that for breakfast. So we're going to use our egg substitute, which I would use anyway. We're going to go with some Duke's mayonnaise. We've got our crushed up ghost pepper chips that we're going to use as a breading for these things. And again, I'm going to use the air fryer for these. I've already sprayed these down with some olive oil. So we're going to get this happening. Get a little bit of this guy in here, right? Get a little bit of our bean mixture in there. You know, kind of half and half. You know, we can do it all at once, but I want to see how it goes. I haven't made these before. I want to see what, I want to be able to work with it a little bit. Get some mayonnaise in there. Maybe 2 little dollops. Right? And then get your hands in there, mix it up. Mix it on up. Oh, that feels, you can hear it, right? So using that mayonnaise like that, getting it nice and wet, it'll keep us from having to like egg wash this and do that kind of thing. We'll be able to roll these right in that, the tortillas there, crisp them up. You know, make you a little ball and get it in there. And we'll do 2 or 3 at a time. So we can't wet hand dry it now because, we're making these. Granted, I can throw them there after the fact. I'm making these, it's like somewhere in between a golf ball and a racquetball, right? You make them smaller if you want, you feed more people, whatever you got to do. All the stuff in here is cooked already too, so all we're really doing is heating these guys through, right? Just heating them through. So we're just heating these guys through. We want to get them tossed in there and coat them nice, right? Get them nice and coated up. Roll them around. Use your hand. Crust them up a little bit. Get some of that crisp on there. Just crisp them up. I'm going to tell you too, these ghost peppers aren't that silly one like the one chip in the bag. I've been eating these a couple while we've been waiting for this to happen. They're not too bad. It's not gratuitous, Not hot on purpose. Right? Just get some of that on there. Right? I'll make a couple more of these. And we'll finish making these up and then we'll get them in the air fryer. We'll be right back. Alright, so we've got all of our Moroccan meatballs, if you will, breaded with the tortilla ghost pepper chips. And we'll get just some olive oil spray on there. Think about the air fryers, you gotta use a little bit of oil, It's not the same as submerging it in oil, but we're gonna get these in the air fryer. I've not done these before. Let's just say it's gonna be, let's do 10 minutes at 375. Huh? How about we do that? We're gonna do 10 minutes at 375. Worst is gonna happen is you're gonna burn. So how about this? What we'll do is we'll set it for 7 and we'll check it. We'll set it for 7 minutes and give it a check, right? 375, and that thing's going to start by itself. While they're cooking in the air fryer, part of that mystery bag was this mango peach preserves, and I'm going to tell you, you know how I feel about these guys. They make good stuff. So we're going to get some of that in here. Just get it in there. And we've got some of this plain yogurt from Iceland. I don't know if, you just use whatever you got. You want to use Dannon or whoever's got Food Line, get it in there. We have Greek yogurt, I don't care. I don't think anybody's going to know. Just get it, combine those guys, get a little whisk on it. This would be like a little dipping sauce, something to dip it in. If you had some mint or something, you want to put that in here, you put some mint in there, Just put it in there. I'll thin it out with a little bit of water, just a little bit, just to thin it out a little bit. Oh, that's looking pretty good. I've never made this before, have you? It might be good. We'll see. Well, damn if that ain't delicious. All right, we're gonna let these guys cook. We'll be back. Oh, we've got 6 minutes on these guys. Let's check them out. We have to move them around. Oh yeah, I'm gonna want them to have some more. They need a little more. They're still kind of mushy. I think all day. I'm gonna give them like another, 9 minutes. So maybe like a 15-minute total. 375. Again, we're winging this, people. We don't know. We're just figuring it out. You gonna figure it out. Okay, so these guys, we actually spent a half an hour in the air fryer. We were jockeying them around, flipping them around, or whatever, and they've been cooling. I don't know, about 10 minutes or so. I think ideally these guys as an appetizer at room temperature would be great. And to be 100% honest with you, they're going to be better tomorrow after they set up and they get all cakey. They started as balls, they ended as cakes. Who cares? Again, your mouth's not going to know the difference. I'm going to just do one now because I'm going to let the rest of these set up and I'm going to take them to some of the neighbors. Just get you a little sauce on that. You could do the fancy thing where you put air and drag the, however you want to put the sauce is fine. But anyway, thanks for tuning in to Simmerin Simmons Mystery Bag episode. We'll be back soon. Y'all be groovy.